There are a few components that define our model for working with clients. The first is that in every engagement we work with, in every client we work with, our aspiration is to obviously help that executive or leadership team become great. And by great, we're talking about a few intangible things. First is a laser focus on results. Every engagement we work for, we want our clients to have move towards a laser focus on results. And by that, what I really mean is not necessarily looking at your metrics every 2 minutes, but not letting trivial stuff get in the way of what's most important. Secondly, the ability to handle more complexity that's thrown at you over time in a productive way is a huge indicator of success for a great leadership team. The next thing is a sense of resilience, the ability to, when things go wrong, because they will, you'll have a bad project, you'll have folks that are at each other's throats one day, whatever the challenge might be, the ability to be resilient and get back on the horse after you fall off and not, not hold grudges and just move forward and learn from our mistakes is huge. And the last thing is very intangible, but it's one of those things you know it when you see it is, we call it a force multiplier effect or synergistic effect, that we're much better together than we are as just a group of individuals. We got our backs, we support each other, we anticipate when someone's fallen down, we help them out, those kind of things. So those are the characteristics we look for and we aspire for in every engagement we work for with every team we work with. And so even within there, you can see there's these dynamics of results and culture or structure and relationships, and it all goes back to that two sides of the same coin of building a great leadership team. It's the structural side and the relational side, and really great teams are no different than a great system. Like I said before, you can have a great structure, but if you don't have sound relationships where people are able to challenge each other and hold each other accountable, the structure only goes so far. And so really great teams operate as a system. You touch one part of the system, it has an impact on the other part of the system, and vice versa. And great teams, our model takes into account the fact that it is a system that we're dealing with, and that you tweak one side, you have to make sure you're addressing the other side as well. The third part of our model for building great leadership teams is the CEO's role. The CEO it just plays a monumental role in building a great team from a couple perspectives. First is enabling the environment where the team can actually grow and learn from each other. And that takes a strong sense of humility, a CEO that doesn't feel like they have to have all the right answers, doesn't feel like they have to be right all the time, can admit when they're wrong, can admit mistakes, can take feedback well. Those are really strong characteristics for any leader to set up the dynamics where a team can actually get better and learn and grow from each other. Because if that's not there, it just simply does not happen.